The anxiety of the move-out inspection for the Fayetteville, North Carolina property owner. Did the tenant destroy your property? How are you supposed to protect your investment? We provide you with some advice on how to navigate this hot topic, so just sit back, relax, and listen up. Hi, I'm Larry Hutton, a retired military lawyer, licensed attorney, and the CEO of Linchpin Property Management. When you are a real estate property investor or a property manager, there are several things you must consider when a tenant is vacating the property. Just as it is your responsibility to make the move-in process easy for your tenant, it is equally important that you take steps to ensure your investment is in good condition when the tenant is going through the move-out procedure. The same diligence is appropriate whether you own or manage one property, multiple single-family units, or multi-family units. Here is a list of some of the top move-out inspection pitfalls you should avoid as a landlord or property manager. Mistake 1, promising the tenant they will receive their full security deposit. Never, without question, promise a tenant they will receive their full security deposit back. It is common for a tenant to ask when they will receive their security deposit and how much of their deposit they will receive. This is especially true when a tenant who is strapped for cash also has to provide a security deposit for another rental unit. You should not agree to a specific date or amount, either verbally or in some written form, including text or email. Prior to promising the tenant they will receive their full security deposit, conduct a thorough inspection of the property to ensure that the property is in exactly the same condition, minus normal wear and tear, as when the tenant moved into the property. A comprehensive inspection guarantees you are not overpromising what you can't deliver, especially if there is damage to your property. It is important to note, and this is very important, you have 30 days after the tenant vacates to return the security deposit. If there are deficiencies, you must provide the tenant with an itemized list as well as the cost of deductions. Security deposit law is comprehensive and is often done incorrectly by landlords as well as property management companies. Neglectful practices often lead to costly court costs. We recommend downloading our comprehensive guide to security deposits on our website to obtain a more focused understanding of the applicable law for you as a property owner and investor. Mistake 2, having the tenant with you during the final walkthrough inspection. While it may seem like a good course of action to have the tenant with you during your final inspection, there are a number of inherent complications with this course of action. First, it sometimes creates an unnecessary pressure between you and the tenant. The tenant is eager to have the property inspection completed and will question every single deficiency you notice. As a landlord, investor, or property manager, it is your responsibility to clearly, objectively, and unpassionately document all deficiencies with the property. Germane to this is your responsibility to calculate the cost for repair or replacement to get your investment rent ready. This can only be done correctly when the tenant is not present for the move-out inspection. Second, the tenant can temporarily cover up stains, odors, and other deficiencies in your investment property without your knowledge and which aren't readily apparent. If you conduct the move-out inspection with your tenant, it gives the tenant time to temporarily correct these shortcomings, such as spraying for offensive odors, and you may not notice it until days or weeks later. Conducting your move-out inspection days or even a week after the tenant has vacated may make temporary patches more obvious. Mistake 3, failing to communicate the move-out inspection plan with the tenant. You should place the move-out inspection on your calendar as well as send notification to the tenant as soon as possible. We recommend, and ideally, finalizing your move-out inspection should be a month before the tenant moves out. It also gives the tenant a firm deadline by which to have your investment property returned to almost rent-ready condition. Proper communication between the landlord and the tenant will ensure that everything goes smoothly and that the relationship between you and your tenants ends amicably. Mistake 4, failing to write detailed move-out inspection reports. Detailed move-out inspection reports are an absolute necessity. A detailed inspection report protects both yours and your tenant's interests. Property management companies are notorious for not detailing move-out inspection reports, and more often than not, this ends up costing you as a property owner a lot of headaches. Your property management company and your report should not only include a checklist, but also should include both photo and video evidence. The checklist, photos, and videos can then be compared to those that were taken during the move-in inspection to illustrate damage caused by the tenant. As a reminder, the checklist does not only apply to the interior of the property, but should also comprehensively cover the exterior of the property, including all structures on the property itself. Don't get over your head as a property investor about this topic. Move-in and move-out inspections can cause landlords a lot of headaches, especially when the financial costs of failing to do so are realized. At Linchpin Property Management, we have developed a comprehensive guide for landlords to use when they are conducting both the move-in as well as the move-out inspection. The good news is we provide these resources to you regardless of whether you decide to use our services or not, and you can download your copy at the link below in our bio or also on our website. We also make all of our landlord resources available on our website, not just this particular document. It is our belief that the more educated investors are, the better it is for everyone around. If you have any questions or would like to discuss how we can assist you in managing your investment, you can give us a call at 910-236-9844 or visit us at 2529 Raeford Road, Unit C7 in Fayetteville, North Carolina. You can also contact us at www.linchpinpropertymanagement.com. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our social media channels as well as sign up for our newsletter to get weekly tips delivered to your inbox.